Life does not test the weak first. It tests the ones who dare to want more. The pressure you feel right now is not random. It is not punishment. It is not bad luck circling your name. It is resistance, nature's way of asking a single question. How serious are you about the life you claim you want? Most people misunderstand pressure. They see it as a signal to retreat, to shrink, to complain, to negotiate with their standards. But the strong, those who rise, those who build, those who leave a mark, interpret pressure differently. They hear it as a summons, a knock at the door of their character. When life pushes back, the weak ask, "Why me?" The strong ask, "What is this trying to awaken in me?" Every era has proven this truth. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times not because he lacked intelligence, but because life demanded persistence before granting power. Abraham Lincoln lost elections, businesses, years of certainty, yet he gained something far more valuable: inner authority. Andrew Carnegie arrived with nothing but clarity of desire and an unbreakable belief that circumstance does not outrank thought. These were not men spared from resistance. They were men refined by it. Strength begins in the mind, not in optimism, but in command. The strong do not beg life to be easier. They upgrade their thinking to be stronger. They understand that adversity is a mirror. It reflects your inner order or your inner chaos. When pressure arrives, it exposes whether your beliefs are borrowed or built, whether your vision is clear or convenient, whether your discipline is emotional or deliberate. This is where the strong separate themselves. They do not allow their identity to fluctuate with circumstances. They refuse to let temporary pain rewrite permanent purpose. They know that thought is the first cause, and everything else is effect. Napoleon Hill wrote that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve, but belief is not a feeling. Belief is a decision repeated so often that doubt no longer has a voice. When life pushes back, the strong tighten their mental grip. They return to first principles. They remind themselves, "I am not defined by this moment. This moment is shaped by how I think." Clarity becomes their anchor. The weak seek relief. The strong seek understanding. They ask better questions. What must I learn? What must I refine? What version of me is required next? They do not romanticize struggle, but they do not waste it either. Pressure becomes instruction. Failure becomes data. Delay becomes discipline. And while others panic, the strong simplify. They narrow their focus to what they can control: their thoughts, their habits, their effort, their response. They stop leaking energy into comparison and complaint. They turn inward where real leverage lies. This is where vision sharpens. The strong do not see the future as wishful thinking. They see it as a destination already selected. Life may push them sideways, backward, or into silence, but their inner image remains untouched. Walt Disney lost his studio. Ford was ridiculed. Edison was mocked. None of it altered the picture they held in their minds, because vision precedes victory. When life pushes back, the strong revisit their why, not the shallow why of comfort or applause, but the deep why of contribution, mastery, and meaning. They remember that purpose is the fuel that survives storms. Without it, talent collapses under pressure. With it, ordinary effort becomes unstoppable force. Discipline follows naturally. Not discipline as punishment, but discipline as devotion. The strong do not wait to feel motivated. They move because movement restores belief. They act even when confidence is quiet. Especially then, they understand a secret few ever learn. Action is the antidote to fear. Fear feeds on stillness. Power grows through motion. So when life pushes back, the strong double down on fundamentals. They protect their mornings. They guard their thoughts. They choose habits that compound, not habits that numb. They invest in learning when others seek escape. They train their minds like warriors sharpen blades. Daily, deliberately, without drama. And slowly, almost invisibly, something shifts. Pressure no longer feels personal. It feels purposeful. The strong realize that resistance is not blocking the path. It is the path. That growth requires friction. That diamonds are not formed in comfort, but under weight so intense it transforms structure itself. They stop asking for signs. They become one. And even when results lag behind effort, they persist because they understand a law older than time. Life rewards consistency, not intensity. Momentary fire impresses no one. Sustained conviction changes history. This is how the strong think when life pushes back. Not with anger, not with entitlement, but with grounded certainty that every trial carries a hidden instruction, and every delay is preparing them for a weight they are about to carry. They do not rush the process. They become the process. And in doing so, they begin to realize something profound. Life was never pushing against them. It was pushing them forward.